weed is legal in the hood. Hitting the bunk is imminent. Bruiser Brody cosigns, no song for immigrants. A gold 11 since Vittoria and Morella. John's a Jersey bad boy like Joey Janela. Young Buck super kick parties with slay haters. Take a kingdom down when we hit the Rainmaker. Just too sweet for life, make them feel the burn. Convincing enough to work a scene a heel turn. We are the scene, Larry Dowell's telling it. You better tune in when the wrestling is relevant. Doesn't matter if the rock with the nation is smelling it. Do your role, can show. The wrestling is relevant. A broken brilliance is undeniably evident.
Greetings, buzz humans, mobs, hipsters, trolls, bros, wrestlebays, relevant rats, and the rest of the relevant Rasslin family. It's me, your host and humble narrator for this evening's main event, the voice of Relevant Rasslin Productions, Joe Fortune, and this is episode 13 of False Finish Productions presents RR Goes Beyond. Buzz humans, buzz rats, family, friends, if this is your first time joining us, then let me explain to you what goes on here on RR Goes Beyond. Well, RR Goes Beyond is a podcast that exclusively covers New England-based indie promotion, Beyond Wrestling, and its sister promotion, Women's Wrestling Revolution. Buzz humans, this is episode 13. Glad to be with you once again. I know it's been a while since I put an episode out. I've been traveling down in Mexico. The TSA agents almost, took my microphone gimmick away from me. No-sold me on it. They thought it was a freaking, security violation. So I was nervous. They swabbed it down, but I got things through. It's been nice here, so I've been soaking up the sun, working hard outside. Finally was a hot one today, hot day. So got to come inside and record the podcasts for you guys. With that said, Buzz Humans, here we are with RR Goes Beyond episode 13. Buzz Humans, before we get into things, because we got a lot to cover, we are happy to be part of the False Finish family. So make sure to check out all of our social media, both of ours, that's right, so you can ride those buzzwaves with us. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/relevantrasslin and at facebook.com/falsefinishproductions. Follow us on Twitter at Relevant Rasslin and at False Finish Productions, on Instagram at Relevant Rasslin and at False_Finish_Productions. Subscribe to our YouTube channels, hear us all over podcasting platforms, like us on iTunes. Make sure to play the Relevant Rasslin BuzzTunes mixtape on Spotify and watch the Buzzlist playlist on YouTube before we take them down for the year. Check out our relevant reviews on our Facebook group notes section, on the Japanese Puro Ichiban page on WordPress, and at falsefinish.com. Buzz humans, make sure to check out the link in the bio so you can visit our Buzz Shop page and pick up a zine or print or pins or something cool for your holiday season, a gift for yourself or a loved one. Make sure to check out our WrestleMania 35 week planner so you can see what shows are going on and get to them. Tickets are selling out quickly for everything. Joey Janela, both of his Spring Break shows, Spring Break 3 Part 1 and Spring Break 3 Part 2, the Clusterfuck, both sold out very quickly. I'm a little pissed about how expensive the tickets were and how fast they sold out this year, but I'm not going to get on a fucking soapbox here and bitch about that. It is what it is, $200 for front row tickets to an indie show in a small-ass venue. I don't know, priced out of our own scene, Buzz Humans, priced out of the independent wrestling scene. I will not be going to those shows just because they sold out. I tried to grab GA, but, they just sold out too quickly. But I will be down at Mania week for some other shows. Got to work on a list with Hulk Hogan. We're trying to hit up some things together. I know he's going to Mania. I am going to Ring of Honor and New Japan on Saturday night. That's the only show I have a ticket for so far. So I got to check everything out and see what's available and what I can afford. So to do that, I'm going to check out our WrestleMania 35 week planner, like I said, in the links in our bio, and make sure to check out our Northeast Indie Wrestling calendar so you can, check out all the relevant and buzzworthy independent wrestling shows leading up to Mania 35 week. All right, Buzz Humans, yeah, we do the work so you don't have to, keeping you relevant and buzzworthy in the pro wrestling and indie wrestling scene. Buzzhumans, before we get into it, I must ask you, are you relevant? Are you buzzworthy? Are you adequately prepared to go beyond? Well, I hope you are, Buzzhumans, because we got a lot to cover. I got to give you guys the results of the Beyond Wrestling Cibernetico match that they had at the Chikara show last month, and the results for the tournament for tomorrow, nights 1 and 2. Who won the tag team tournament? I'll let you know. All right, Buzzhumans. Also, we have 3 shows to cover. 12-16, or preview rather. 12-16 Beyond Wrestling versus Chikara. Extreme Warfare Revenge at the Varnum Memorial Armory in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. 12:30 the Women's Wrestling Revolution Tag Team Tournament for tomorrow, and of course the yearly New Year's Eve show, 12:31 Heavy Lies the Crown Part 2 at the White Eagle. Buzzhumans, you remember last year we had the epic Fans Bring the Weapons match between Joey Janela and David Starr, so this should be a good one this year too. Can it top last year's show? I hope so, and I actually hope to be at that show. I know I haven't been at a Beyond Wrestling show in a couple months just because of work and traveling and everything, but I promise, guys, I will get back to party with you Buzzhumans at a Beyond Wrestling show in a couple weeks when I'm back in the States. All right, I'll more than likely be there for New Year's Eve. I'm trying to make it a yearly tradition. With that said, Buzzhumans, I got a couple other merchandise plugs to let you in on for as far as Beyond goes, and yeah, lot to cover, so let's get right into it, Buzzhumans. I am here on cagematch.com, and let's check out here. Let's click on Brian Malonis' name, so that way it'll pull up all the matches that he's been in, and I believe he was in the Chikara match. If he wasn't, then Cam Zagami was, but he was in the Tornado Cibernetico 14-man elimination match where Team Beyond, that's right, got a win. Alex Reynolds, Brian Malonis, Cam Zagami, Chris Dickinson, who I believe scored the pinfall, John Silver, Nick Gage. Excuse me, Buzzhumans. Nick Gage. Yeah, believe it or not, Nick Gage in a Chikara ring. And Ryan Galeone defeated, like I said, the Chikara team in 52 minutes. The team of Boomer Hatfield, Danger Hawk, Dasher Hatfield, Hallow Wicked, Icarus, Juan Francisco de Coronado, and the proliterate Boar of Moldova. So yeah, chalk one up in the win column for the Beyond versus Chikara feud. Buzzhumans, that led to the 12-16 show, or will lead to the 12-16 Extreme Warfare Revenge show, which will be Beyond vs. Chikara, but we'll cover that in a few minutes. First, I got to let you know who won the tournament for tomorrow. Buzzhumans, I could go through and tell you every single, the results for every single tag match here, but that would just be really boring. So I will let you know who won and like the important singles matches or other non-tournament matches that occurred on the card. So on the first night, I'll just tell you who advanced. Aeroform of Flip Kendrick. The Beaver Boys of Alex Reynolds and John Silver. Fist of Tony Deppen and Travis Huckabee. Milk Chocolate, Brandon Watts and Randy Summers took out Lady Frost, and I'm not exactly sure what her tag team partner's name was, that other steampunk guy. They got taken out by Randy Summers and Brandon Watts, who snuck their way into the tournament and, defeated Verna and Lawless. Viking War Party also advanced. Brian Malonis and Cam Zagami advanced. The Hooligans advanced. Hot Wheels advanced. Buzzhumans and Stokely Hathaway defeated Orange Cassidy. That sucks for Orange, but yeah, Stokely on a little bit of a win streak here, guys. Now, on the second night of the tag team tournament, the tournament for tomorrow, I didn't watch these shows live. I try to catch replays of them, and I didn't really see all of the second night, but from what I remember reading on Twitter, Drew was like stressing out a little bit because there was like some injuries. I know MJF got injured. I believe that's when he got his injury, his elbow injury, so he had to be taken off the card. I don't know what happened with Watts and Randy Summers. Maybe one of them got injured or something happened because they were not on this card either. Maybe they got reprimanded or punished for, entering the tournament illegally, but whatever. I don't know, some things got turned around. I think Nick Gage was delayed, but this show actually wound up being really fucking awesome. The Hooligans, Viking War Party, Hot Wheels, and the Beaver Boys all advanced. The Beaver Boys went over Viking War Party, and Hot Wheels went over the Hooligans to advance to the finals. In a match that many are calling and a lot of you BuzzHumans have nominated for, I can't believe this, but hey, here it is, for Match of the Year candidate. That's right, you guys have nominated, a lot of you have nominated this match. I don't know if you're ribbing me or not, but I kind of do agree with you to some extent. You've been nominating this one for 2018 Buzzy Match of the Year. BuzzHumans, in a shocking... I can't believe I'm going to say this, but in a shocking match, with a result that could only happen in Beyond Wrestling, in a Powerbomb TV independent title #1 contendership tournament in 20 minutes, Orange Cassidy defeated David Starr. Yeah, Orange will be competing for the title, I believe, on New Year's Eve. That's if Tracy Williams can make his way through Halla Wicked, and I believe he has one other opponent not in a Beyond Wrestling match, maybe Kurt Stallion or someone like that to get through. I'm not exactly sure, but I know Tracy's got 3 big defenses coming up to see if he can make it into 2019 as the reigning and defending Powerbomb TV independent champion. Anthony Green defeated Coach Mamone. Thomas Sharp beat the shit out of John Gresham. Doom Patrol of Chris Dickinson and Jaka had a banger, hard-hitting match with Eddie Kingston and Homicide that they won. Stokely Hathaway beat Colt Cabana. Geez, in an open match or an open challenge. That's right, BuzzHumans, LAX, the Impact Champions, Worldwide Latino Pride 5150, dang da dang da dang. Yeah, that's right, made a, like I said, surprise appearance at the TFT, had a banger of a match against Massage Force, dropped the Massage Envy moniker for obvious reasons, cease and desist and all that crap. But anyway, BuzzHumans, you probably want to know who won the tournament for tomorrow, 2018. Well, it was a hard-hitting, almost 20-minute bout. That's lots and lots of near falls, tons of near falls, lots of mat wrestling, chain wrestling, pile drivers, suplexes, breakers, everything, guys. They threw the fucking kitchen sink at each other. But Hot Wheels, unfortunately, came up short, and the Beaver Boys of Alex Reynolds and John Silver are your 2018 Tournament for Tomorrow Tag Tournament winners. I don't know how you BuzzHumans feel about that, but that's the way it is. I don't think the Beaver Boys give a fuck how you feel either. So BuzzHumans, that covers the review portion of the show. Now let's move on to the previews. First, we are going to talk about, because we got 3 shows to talk about, December 12th, 30th, and 31st. The ongoing competitive rivalry between Chikara and Beyond Wrestling continues Sunday, December 16th at 4 p.m. at the Varnum Memorial Armory in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. It will be Extreme Warfare Revenge, and yes, it is named after, and the graphics are so fashioned after the IWC's, or at least one of the IWC's favorite wrestling simulator games. So I'll read the card to you guys. Maybe you want to write it down or check it out on the website, and you can throw these matches up in the old Extreme Warfare Revenge Simulator yourself and see how they come out, if they get better ratings in person or, in IWC. All right, Buzz Humans, so make sure that when you're done listening to this show, you run that card through the EWR simulator, see what kind of a rating and, results that you guys get from that, see what kind of rating you get. But anyway, Buzz Humans, let's preview the Beyond vs. Chikara Extreme Warfare Revenge card. The real one. All right, Buzz Humans, so here it is. Beyond Wrestling, Chikara, and Founders Brewing Company present Extreme Warfare Revenge. You like how I did that? On Sunday, December 16th, 2018, from the Varnum Memorial Armory at 6 Main Street in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. 4 p.m. VIP entry, 4:30 general admission entry, and a 5 p.m. bell time. Buzz Humans, you can get a combo ticket for the 3 Beyond shows this month. Well, 2 Beyond shows and a Women's Wrestling Revolution show this month. You can get yourself an Extreme Warfare Revenge ticket, a Heavy Lies the Crown ticket, and a Women's Wrestling Revolution Tournament for Tomorrow ticket. General admission combo ticket for only $60. So you'll save $30 if you were to buy those 3 tickets individually. Now, if you want to splurge a little bit, since it's a holiday season, treat yourself right, ride those buzz waves, nice, Buzz Humans, nice, then for $100, which will save you $50 if you were to buy them individually, you get yourself a VIP ticket to those 3 shows. If not, then individual VIP tickets are going to cost you $50, and general admission tickets are going to cost you $30. But that VIP ticket for this show, Chikara vs. Beyond Extreme Warfare Revenge, will include a $5 food voucher, early entry, and reserved stage seating. Now, Buzz Humans, as always, tickets will be held at the door, so please bring a photo ID and your email receipt so there's no issues and you can get in and have a great time. Now, Buzz Humans, let's go through the card. Matches announced. Now, remember, this is Beyond vs. Chikara. We got Jay Freddy versus Travis Huckabee. All right. Now, I got a little promo here that Jay Freddy cut. I want to play for you guys. All right. Let's see if we can't get this
Travis Huckabee
to play.
The golden grappler, the golden boy of Chikara and independent pro wrestling. Who in the blue hell are you to say that I, Jay Freddy, am quote-unquote lazy? Just because you see a picture of me up at a bar having a couple beers, you deem me lazy. Well, let me fill you in on something, rich boy. While you're sound asleep in that great big bed in that great big house of yours, Jay Freddy's up 4 in the morning while it's still dark out, 0 degrees, ice cold here in Syracuse, New York, putting road work in. Jay Freddy is bending bars in a bomb fallout shelter of a gym. No heat, 0 degrees. And after that's said and done, I go live in a world that you only see in your nightmares for 8 and 16 hours a day. A world behind a 30-foot wall, surrounded by steel, concrete, and barbed wire, going face to face, nose to nose with society's worst. So after my day, after my week is done, it's none of your business if I like to have a couple beers, because that's what a working class man does. What is your business, bud, is this Sunday when I get you in the ring at Beyond Wrestling versus Chikara. Because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. It is going to be your business when I kick that suckhole on your face. So Travis Huckabee, you want it, you got it.
All right, Buzz Humans, there you have it. Strong words from the one and only Jay Freddy. The man likes his beer. The man likes his ice cold gyms. The man likes making pounds, and the man likes kicking suckholes. All right. Anyway, let's get back into it. Buzz Humans also signed for the very same show. We have Ryan Galeon versus the proliterate boar of Moldova. Another ridiculous match that I probably never thought would happen. Stokely Hathaway continues his World Tour or Open Challenge series and faces Icarus. The Beaver Boys of John Silver and Alex Reynolds, hot off their TFT win, take on Creatures of the Deep. That's Cajun Crawdad and the Hermit Crab. Orange Cassidy takes on Blank. I'm really looking forward to seeing this one. As you guys probably know, and I'm going to break kayfabe here, that Blank is Logan Easton LaRue. It's on fucking Cage Match, guys. Come on. Don't get pissed. Logan was at the Please Come Back tryout a couple months ago, and it's good to see him being used again, if not in his regular gimmick. The guy's got so many gimmicks. He's awesome. I love his work in Nova Pro as Logan Easton LaRue, the 1%er. He's got kind of like I think it's like what EC3's gimmick in NXT should be. Anyway, yeah, I'm really a fan of Logan, but he does the Blank gimmick really well, and I'm gonna enjoy that against him versus Orange Cassidy. That's gonna be a good one, especially if Still Life and Ursa Minor are there along with him. Defending his Feast Championship title in a Feast Sandwich Company showcase match will be Cheeseburger versus Super Cop Dick Justice. In a ladies match, Penelope Ford, the Bad Girl, will be taking on Solo Darling. Wheeler Yuta will challenge Ophidian. Boomer Hatfield steps up to the plate to play with the Dirty Daddy Chris Dickinson. MDK all fucking day. Nick Gage will bring the heat to Fire Ant. And in a much talked about match, which I think will be a very much talked about match, so to speak, the evil one, Hallowicked, has thrown down the gauntlet. Many people consider Hallowicked to be one of the best independent wrestlers to have never been signed to a major promotion or a major indie promotion. He will be challenging Hot Sauce Tracy Williams for the Powerbomb TV Independent Championship. Now, Tracy's got a daunting task ahead of him with Hallowicked. If he gets through Hallowicked, he's got to wrestle Kobe Durst. And if he can get through Kobe Durst, then we know, like we talked about earlier, he'll be taking on Orange Cassidy on New Year's Eve. I don't know if Hot Sauce can make it through Hallowicked. I think we might see a title change here, and Chikara really stick it to Beyond Wrestling in this rivalry series that they got going on here. But let's move on, Buzz Humans, and let's preview the card for, and this is a mouthful, no pun intended, Women's Wrestling Revolution Tournament for tomorrow, Tag Team Tournament. So let's check out the card for this one. All right, Women's Wrestling Revolution presents TFT Tag Tournament. You can RSVP on Facebook, and it will be held on Sunday, December 30th, 2018, from Electric Haze, which is my favorite venue that Beyond Wrestling runs at, on 26 Millbury Street in Worcester, Massachusetts, with a 4 p.m. VIP entry, 4:30 general admission entry, and a 5 p.m. bell time. Guys, you can get those combo tickets and get yourself into this show on the cheap. If not, you can get a $30 general admission ticket or a $50 VIP ticket. VIP includes early entry and stage seating only. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any food offered at this event, but there are a lot of cool places in the Worcester area that I like to go to when I go to Beyond shows to eat at. There's a cool barbecue place. There's a really awesome ramen bar, a cool Vietnamese noodle shop, and a really awesome Jewish deli. And that's not even, I haven't even mentioned the stuff really that's further into Kelly Square. So plenty of food there, and, go out, support the women. This is part of a double shot. Women's Wrestling Revolution is going to be running on the 30th, and of course, Beyond Wrestling is going to be running on the 31st for Heavy Lies the Crown. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, don't forget, BuzzHumans, all tickets will be held at the door, so please bring a photo ID and your email receipt so you can get in quickly with no troubles. We don't have any matches announced yet for this show, but as I said, we do know it's going to be a women's tag team tournament. And that's going to consist of 8 teams. So I'll let you know the 8 teams that are going to be involved in the tournament. And hopefully over the next, I'm sure over the next couple of weeks, we will see, the tournament pan out and see who's going to be taking on who. So we have, and this is a newish kind of team, or a reunited team. Black and Blue of Davian and Vionette. We have Gothic of Harlow O'Hara and Tara Calloway, my personal favorites in this tournament. Kimberly and Skylar. Ruthless Ambition of Penelope Ford and Maria Manick. Oh man, that could be the dark horse team there. Bracket breaker. We'll see. Sea Stars, Ashley Vox and Delmi Exo. Team Adams, Karen Q and Tasha Steeles. The Bird and the Bee, Solo Darling and Willow Nightingale. And Twisted Sisters, Thunder Rosa and Holly Dead. Wow, a lot of good teams there, BuzzHumans. Maybe conspicuous by their absence, Team Pog, Jordan Grace and Lufisto, not in this one. Thought they might have been at the TFT men's tournament, but obviously that was a men's tournament. Wound up being a men's tournament, with the elimination of that one team early on. So I figured, this would be definitely a way for them to get into, and Team Pog would definitely be in this. This would definitely be a way for them to get into a tag team tournament and potentially win. I mean, I know that Brian Cage, I keep going back to this, but at American Rhino and Brian Cage, or whatever show it was, I forget now, Brian Cage versus Jordan Grace, Cage had mentioned that he wanted to be in a tag tournament with Jordan as his partner. I thought they were going to have an intergender tag team tournament this year. Wasn't the way that it went with Beyond. Instead they had a men's tournament and a women's tournament. Well, they're going to have a women's tournament. Maybe next year. You know what? If that's a question that's posed on Twitter, like what would you like to see Beyond do in 2019? I'm definitely going to say an intergender tag team tournament. I should tweet something about that to them afterwards, after I record this. But anyway, BuzzHumans, it's got me talking. It's going to be an awesome tournament. This one's for the ladies. Also debuting at this show will be Kylie Ray. I know a lot of you BuzzHumans are big fans of hers and have been asking to see her in a WWR ring for a while now, and looks like your request has been granted. All right, BuzzHumans, let's talk about the big one. No, I'm just kidding. Heavy Lies the Crown 2018. BuzzHumans, this is a Monday night show, so fuck Monday Night Raw, right? Monday Night Raw is going to be pre-taped anyway. You don't need to watch that crap. Beyond Wrestling presents Heavy Lies the Crown 2018. Monday, December 31st, that's New Year's Eve, at the White Eagle, at the White Eagle, 116/1 to 120. Oh yeah, because they got a big block there, huh? 116 to 120 Green Street, Worcester, Massachusetts, 8 p.m. VIP entry, 8:30 general admission entry with a 9 p.m. bell time. BuzzHumans expect this one to go late, probably until 1 a.m. Last year's show went almost until 1 a.m. If you will remember, it was the classic, becoming a classic, right? Classic feud. The Brutal Fans Bring the Weapons match between Joey Janela and David Starr. I had a blast at this show despite it being negative fucking degrees and me freezing my ass off on the way from my parking spot to the venue and having to run down the street with these ridiculous weapons that I made. But it was well worth it. I made a 2x4 board that I had glued cans of, I took empty polar seltzer cans, and I cut them in half, and then I glued them, cut side up on a 2x4 board, and I brought that. And that weapon was actually used in the match. I'm pretty sure Joey pile drive David Starr onto that, obviously head first. So that was awesome to see that weapon be used in the match. And they did mention it on commentary too. They put it over, so I appreciate that. No gimmick matches this year, Buzzhumans. I don't know why. Maybe too big of an insurance bill last year at the White Eagle, or maybe they just don't want it this year. But and plus Joey's not going to be on the show anyway because he's still injured, which sucks. We want our ace back. But anyway, Buzzhumans, you can get into the show for free if you bought that combo ticket, and because you will have saved $50 if you bought the VIP one, and $30 if you bought the general admission one. If not, VIP tickets are $50 alone, and general admission are $30 alone. But VIP includes early entry, a $5 food voucher, and, as always, reserved stage seating. All tickets will be held at the door. Please bring a photo ID and, that's right, your email receipt. Buzzhumans matches announced for #Heavy Lies the Crown with the little crown emoji. If still champion, Tracy Williams, could be Hallowicked, could be Kobe Durst, will defend versus #1 contender Orange Cassidy. The Beaver Boys of John Silver and Alex Reynolds versus the winners of the WWR Tournament for Tomorrow Tag Team Tournament winners to declare who will be, or determine who will be the aces of the Beyond Wrestling Tag Team Division. Buzzhumans, we have Chris Dickinson versus David Starr for, David Starr has been called for no title, but the title of ace of Beyond Wrestling. David Starr has been, touting that he's the ace now, especially that Joey Janela has been out and been injured for so long. But Dickinson, I forget who, it was at the tournament for tomorrow. Starr was talking shit or, doing a post-match beatdown. He beat the shit out of Orange Cassidy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure after the match with Orange Cassidy, he kept beating Orange's ass, and Dickinson ran in to make the save. And, Dickinson said that everyone in the back, and I'm pretty sure everyone in the crowd knew that, or knows that Dickinson is the fucking glue that holds Beyond Wrestling together. So he challenged David Starr for the moniker of Ace. That'll be a good one, like I said. Really looking forward to that. Nick Gage versus Josh Briggs, MDK all fucking day. Whew, Nick Gage looking to end Josh's little streak that he's got going on, win streak. Simon Gotch makes his debut against Tim Thatcher. I'm looking forward to this match. I know a lot of people probably aren't. I don't know why. A lot of people shit on Thatcher. A lot of people shit on Gotch, but whatever. Why did, Gotch got fired because he fell out of his chair, right? And something with Enzo Amore. But anyway, we also have Stokely Hathaway. A lot of balls on Stokely. Maybe we can find this promo here and play it. Stokely still talking shit. Yeah, let's play this one. Still talking shit on Eddie Kingston. Yeah, that's right. Stokely called out King for a New Year's Eve battle.
Good morning, family. Well, most of you all aren't really family because I don't like most of you. It is almost 11 a.m. and Eddie Kingston has yet to respond. Even though Eddie probably won't wake up today until around 4. Most of us have a job. Most of us have things to do. We have to make money. And truth be told, I'm not going to use the cliche, Eddie Kingston lives with his mother in her basement. That's not true. That's a lie. He actually lives with his girlfriend in her basement. So that's pretty accurate. But Eddie, when you finally wake up, when everyone else has been working all day and actually, being a contribution to society, maybe you can answer, because it takes, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes for you to pull out your phone and respond to me, because pretty much all you've done is just respond with DMX lyrics, and Eddie, that does nothing for me or anyone else. I need 100% certainty that you will be there December 31st at Heavy Lies the Crown, and Eddie, If you're not there, then it means what everyone has been saying about you. You're a quitter, and Eddie Kingston is a loser. Be blessed.
Wow, all right, Stoke. Throwing it down there, huh? Talking that shit, sipping that tea, bringing that smoke. Does Kingston want it? Will he show up? I think so. But Stokely's managed to pull out a lot of big wins this year. He already beat Ultramantis Black. Yeah, exactly. He already beat Nick Gage. Unbelievable. And he beat Orange Cassidy. Typical, but... like I said, Cassidy will be... Speaking of Cassidy, yup, he's got the title match against Tracy Williams. That's on this website here twice. All right, John Walters making, a sort of a comeback in the Indies. Might be up for next year, 2019 Buzzy Award for Comeback of the Year. Early contender. We haven't even done the 2018 Buzzy Awards, but we'll see. Having his return run, he'll be taking on M-Dog 20 Matt Cross, a.k.a. Son of Havoc. And also scheduled to appear but not yet booked in matches, or not yet having matches announced yet, but I have a feeling they may be booked against each other, which I would love to see this match. Wheeler Yuta versus Chris Stadlander. All right, Buzz Humans, that's going to be a big one. Heavy lies the crown. Last year it was awesome. I had a blast. Don't really remember a lot of it for obvious reasons. But, weed is legal in Massachusetts, so, have fun, smoke, drink, enjoy New Year's Eve. Be safe. Let's take care of each other. Watch out for each other at the show. Don't want anybody to drive drunk, or, it could be snowing. It'll be cold. Let's just have a great time and enjoy wrestling. Enjoy indie wrestling. Support Beyond Wrestling. Support women's wrestling. Shit, Buzz Humans. It's been a great year covering Beyond Wrestling year in a few months. I love doing this show for you guys. The response has been really good. I had great times thanks to Beyond Wrestling. Thanks to Drew, Chris Dickinson, Chris from Stash Pages, everybody from the Suck Me crew for making me and my dad feel welcome and part of the family every time we go to a show together. My dad likes to go to the Beyond and the Evolve shows with us when he can. It's just been an awesome time chilling, with Corey, aka Hulk Hogan. It's Beyond Wrestling really is that Beyond Wrestling. It's not just wrestling, man. It's a tight knit community. Call it a cult following, whatever you will, but tight knit community of fans. Awesome shows. DIY punk rock craft wrestling. With that said, Buzz Humans, that pretty much covers all the preview and review sections and segments for this episode. So let's talk about what's next for Beyond Wrestling. Well, we got some cool merchandise first to plug. We have let's head on over to the Beyond Wrestling site, and I can tell you some of the cool new items that they have up for sale. For this holiday season, make sure you go to the Beyond Wrestling, beyondwrestling.store. I know that they have just put out this really awesome iron-on pin patch, rather, not iron-on pin. They have Beyond Wrestling home pins and Beyond Wrestling red, white, and blue buttons still for sale. But they have Beyond Wrestling iron-on patches, $10. They're 3-inch patches. I would pay $5 for a patch. I mean, it's not that this patch isn't nice or worth $10. It's just that's my budget for patches anyway. At least, that's what I can afford. But this one's pretty cool. Like, it's an iron-on patch, so it's pretty versatile. I mean, you could put it on a hat. You could put on like a beanie, a polo shirt, a pair of shorts. Just throwing those ideas out there for you. So you could check that out. Also, something really cool, Buzz Humans, that Rachel, I know you guys probably have seen her at the merchandise table before. Rachel is working on. I really want to plug this because this is awesome. Being someone who makes zines and does a little photo book project kind of things himself. This is right up my fucking alley. So I got to plug the shit out of this. This is the Beyond Wrestling Yearbook, the 2018 Yearbook. You can pick this up at beyondwrestling.com/yearbook. And I'm going to give you the skinny on what this is directly from Rachel's page, her Twitter page. Let me click on that right now. And while this is all loading, then I can... all right, so this says... All right, so Rachel says that she was the yearbook editor in high school, so she's really glad to get to use those skills again. So she says, "This is my baby, so I'll give you some details. There's a photo page from every show thanks to the talented photographers at Ringside. American Rana has a 2-page spread because the Joey Janela / David Starr photos were so good they needed a full page. The yearbook has a photo and quote from each roster member." So that's awesome. I wonder who's going to be included in that. You'll get to vote on superlatives, like best. Well, I'll let you know those categories because they're starting to get posted. But I would assume, things like, think of superlatives from high school, like best hair, funniest, best couple, brightest future, that kind of stuff. Of course, there's a place for your friends to sign. There's a few funny surprises inside. And she's included as many pictures of Stokely Hathaway as possible. So like I said, BuzzHumans, you can pick that up at beyondwrestlingonline.com/yearbook. And this is awesome too. It says, want to be included in the 2018 Beyond Wrestling Yearbook? Pre-order by December 20th, Thursday, December 20th. So you got about a week left. And you can submit a picture and a quote to be included with the wrestlers and crew. See, I told you guys, Beyond Wrestling, it's a family vibe, y'all, despite what Stokely says. For more information, please contact beyondwrestling@gmail.com with the subject 2018 Yearbook, or you guys can, go on Twitter and, find Rachel's handle, add her. It's actually at the Princess RAM. Send her a DM, a nice DM, and give her your quote and your picture that you want in the yearbook. Nothing ridiculous. BuzzHumans, try to make it funny, classy, but sassy, whatever you want to call it. These are $35 each, which I think is a very fair price, to be part of Beyond Wrestling history. They'll be shipping out, it says shipping January 2019, for those who don't pre-order, but you can buy it now, like I said. And they can be picked up at Heavy Lies the Crown on New Year's Eve in Worcester, Massachusetts. And you don't have to pay shipping, or, you can you can pre-order it and they'll be sent out before the new year. So it looks like they've added some superlatives, or they've added all of the superlatives to the website. So I will actually read all of those to you because why the hell not? We have Best Dressed, and the nominees for that are Johnny Cockstrong, Lufisto, Rory Gulak, and Shockwave the Robot. This is awesome. Best Friends, Doom Patrol, Chris Dickinson and Jacka, EYFBO, Mike Drastic and Angel Ortiz, Massage Force, VSK and Dorian Graves, or Rex Lawless and Mike Verna. Best Hair, Alex Reynolds, Cam Zagami, Kimber Lee, or Matt Riddle. Breakout Star, wow, this is a tough one. Anthony Green, Chris Stadlander, Skyler, and Wheeler Yuta. Couple of the Year, oh my God, Anthony Green and the Platinum Honeys, Joey Janela and Penelope Ford. Ooh, the secret's out. Keith Lee and Mia Yim, or Tracy Williams and the Powerbomb TV Independent Wrestling Championship. Life of the Party, you got AR Fox, Bill Carr, Jay Freddy, or John Silver. Most Entertaining, wow, David Starr, Joey Janela, Orange Cassidy, or Super Coptic Justice. Most Intimidating, Brian Cage, Brian Malonis, Josh Briggs, and Nick Gage. Most Likely to Like Their Own Instagram Posts. Oh my God. This is a great one. Dan Barry, David Starr, MJF, or Stokely Hathaway. And category which you get to write in your own answer. most likely to succeed. All right, BuzzHumans, this is awesome concept. I wish I thought of something like this myself. I may have to borrow this concept for Providence Wrestle Party or do something very similar to it. This is awesome. This is way better than a calendar. This is very original. This is not quite a zine, not quite a photo book. I mean, it's a yearbook. I fucking love this concept, guys. And I'm going to try to get Corey and Tim to throw down so that way we can all get a quote together and we can get ourselves in the yearbook and really represent for Beyond Wrestling and Relevant Wrestling Productions. Whew. All right, BuzzHumans. So we, previewed the shows from this month. We reviewed the shows from last month. We plugged the merchandise and, anything else to talk about? Let's check the Beyond Twitter page really quickly before we, do the social media plugs and sign off. Got to get the thank yous in too, of course. There was a question where Beyond asked on Twitter, wrestlers, where do you aspire to compete in 2019? A lot of people put answers, wise ass answers, funny answers, of course. It's wrestling Twitter, smart answers, put myself over answers. But Drew didn't really take to that kindly, and he said, if you answer everywhere, chances are you'll be wrestling nowhere all year. Set goals. Don't contact every promoter within driving distance with the same pitch. Do research. Not every wrestler is a good fit for a company. What can you do for them that nobody else can? No, I like that. I like that, Drew. Throw down the gauntlet. Don't bullshit them. Don't let them fucking bullshit you either. Oh, look, it looks like Travis Huckabee has posted a promo here. Let's breaking news. Let's play this.
Jay, Freddie, I wanted to thank you for that message. My favorite part was probably the part when you were so concerned with how you portray yourself. Working class, blah, 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 blah. That you went ahead and made assumptions about me, about my house, about my life. You think that just because I'm the Golden Grab or the Golden Boy, I didn't have to work for anything. You didn't do your research, have you? But I guess that just goes to prove my point. That is exactly what I mean when I say that you've gotten lazy. Unlike you, I've bothered to do my research. I've looked you up, I've seen your matches, and I guarantee that I know more about you than you know about me. But if you think you're just going to overlook me, that's fine. Go ahead and ask your partner Rory about the last time he overlooked me. I tell you, I have no problem hurting you and making you tap in that same way. You know what? Don't bother asking. I know you've probably had a long day. You just want to go home, kick your feet up, and have a beer. See, I've got some more work to do. Because when it's preparing, training, competing, I do what others won't.
All right, BuzzHuman. So there you have the response from Travis Huckabee. He's not just a rich boy. He's a pissed off rich boy who worked for everything that he has. And he's coming for your ass, Jay Freddy. So, kick your feet up and enjoy those beers for a little longer. All right, BuzzHumans. One thing that I still wanted to mention to you guys, I forgot to mention earlier, is that the 12/16 Extreme Warfare Revenge Show will be taped for video on demand for all of you with a Powerbomb TV subscription. So, just give them a couple days and it should be up there. So if you're not there live and you're wondering on Sunday why it's not on Powerbomb TV, don't worry. It will be in a couple days. But 12:30 and 12:31, both of those shows will be streaming live on Powerbomb TV. So don't worry about that. Anything else on here to mention to you guys? No, not really, BuzzHumans. Just get ready for the next 3 shows in the Beyond Wrestling and Women's Wrestling Revolution canon, and keep riding those buzz waves. Like I said, BuzzHumans, it's been an awesome year covering Beyond Wrestling and Women's Wrestling Revolution, and I am looking forward to doing so again next year. So with that said, BuzzHumans, let's proceed to sign off. But first, before we do that, once again, got to plug the social media, BuzzHumans for ourselves and False Finish Productions. Make sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channels. Hear us all over podcasting platforms. Play the Relevant Rasslin BuzzTunes mixtape on Spotify. And watch the Buzzlist playlist on YouTube. Check out our relevant reviews on our Facebook group notes section, the Japanese Puro Ichiban page on WordPress, and at falsefinish.com. Make sure to check out the link in the bio so you can visit our BuzzShop page and pick up a zine or print, our WrestleMania 35 week planner, and our Northeast Indie Wrestling calendar. We do the work so you don't have to, keeping you relevant and buzzworthy in the pro and indie wrestling scene. BuzzHumans, thanks once again for tuning in to RR Goes Beyond, episode 13. And of course, lots of relevant love and buzz to my RR crew, Tim, Chris, Corey, Jake, Dan, Jeremy, Tyler, and the rest. Big shout outs to our extended Buzz family, everyone at False Finish Productions, Austin and Bob at IcoPod and Wrestling Recaps. Guys, make sure to check out Tim's page. That's on Instagram at bruiser_Brody. That's at BRESIR_BRODY for all of your wrestling related craft beer reviews. Make sure to check out Corey's page at HULLKOGAN, Hulk Hogan, for all the cool artwork. Weirdo, punk, freak, goth boy, sad boy, occult art, mashups, videos, and collages. Thanks for doing the artwork for us as usual. To the Suck Me crew for the good times and the bad memories. Tenacious Tyler and Pro Wrestling United, thanks for the flyers. BuzzHumans, make sure to check out Providence Wrestle Party every first Sunday of the month in Providence, Rhode Island. Brought to you by Sully Banger. And very last but certainly not least, the man, the fucking lifeblood of our song, of our intro and outro, the man who released the most relevant rap track of the year. That's right, because I know you fucking hear it in the background. One time, let's give it up for our man, hashtag heel teacher, John Kramer, aka Jamel Wright, BuzzHumans for False Finish Productions and Relevant Wrestling Productions. This has been episode 13 of RR Goes Beyond. Kayfabe may be dead, but originality and diversity are not. BuzzHumans, we'll see you in 2019, and remember, it's always relevant to us. Damn it. Peace.
What's up with that? Wrestling. That's how I roll. Wrestling. Top guys out.